Hello everybody, Marty McConnell, the off-grid gecko here. Been working outside on the compost heap this morning, so pretty much doused with sweat. The focus for today, I think, is going to be seeds. So this is 3 trays full of wheatberries. I obviously didn't get very much, and I'm probably going to get less than what I planted, but trying to learn the techniques. Now these are so dry, and I'll give you a picture here in a minute. You can see the, oh, I dropped one. You can actually see the wheatberries in the bottom of the tray. Oop. See them down there? Mixed with the chaff. So they're already starting to fall out of the seed pods on their own. We're going to see if we can speed up this little process a little bit. So what I've got here is a nice clean pillowcase. This was left over from the clay making experiment, which has ceased to continue for the moment. So I've got a couple extra pillowcases just laying around. Strategy number 1 with collecting wheatberries or any kind of seeds in mass quantity is to beat the living hell out of them and knock all the little seeds loose from their papery seed pods. It's probably not going to work, but we're going to give it a try. This is the labor intensive method, and when I don't get the results that I want from this, I'm going to throw them in the food processor. Now the funny thing about that is you would expect the food processor to damage the seeds, but for some reason it's not supposed to, because the seeds are hard enough, they just deflect off the blade. Meanwhile, the papery husks get all beat up and charged. And yeah, that's not even enough for a loaf of bread, I don't think, but I'm going to try it out. So in Africa, for getting millet out, a lot of times a flat slab of wood is attached to the bottom of a flail. That way when it hits, it smacks down flat. I'm not quite in the mood for all that today, but seeing how this works. A little separation in there, but yeah, not really what we want. So I'll work more on that later. For now, I'm going to try the food processor method. And yeah, we got some good separation from these papery husks, that's for sure, because they're a lot lighter and they're way less full of seeds than what they were. There's a couple left in that one. Looks like smashing on the bag wasn't completely ineffective. Let's crank up the ISO here so you can see. Yeah. So the bottom of the bag is filled with this, a mixture of chaff and little small wheatberries. So I think the remainder of this I'm just going to put in the bucket and get ready to sift it. I'm just going to get out anything else that's got these long hairs on it, put it in there, do a final spin, and be about ready to go and see if we can winnow this a little bit. There's a little bit wheatberries. Now we got a little bit of breeze. Now we can get something going. Let's go, guys. Come on. We got some good stuff here. There's still a lot of chaff with it, but lots of little wheatberries in there. This is going to take a little bit of time. And from what I can tell, none of these have really been damaged by the action of the food processor. They all look like they're intact. And they look basically like little brown grains of rice, with a little slit down the middle of them long ways. It's just the way that wheatberries look. The berries will actually keep for up to 10 years if you keep them dry. So that's how I make a lot of my bread. I just take some wheatberries that I've got like a 40-pound bucket of them, and I just put them in the food mill, make enough flour to last me however long I need it to last me, and then start cooking bread with it. So growing them, it's kind of a pain to harvest them, but you can easily see from doing this how you spend a couple days working on this and you could theoretically end up with enough food to last you for quite a while. It's one of the reasons this grain became such a staple in the ancient world. Not so much out here yet, because like I said, I barely got enough to make a slice of bread, but yeah, we'll work at it, refine my technique at this a little bit, and then hopefully replant these guys next year. Maybe they'll sprout up a little better when the soil's not crap, and we'll try it again. And that's the thing, just refine your process a little bit at a time, keep trying, and sooner or later, hopefully, you get something like the results that you set out to get. So we didn't get a super ton of wheatberries. I've just got them in this little olive jar here. But part of my plan with this is also I started off with a generic brand of wheat, just hard red winter wheat. So hopefully with the cruddy soil that they were in, like this is the genetics that I want for growing on top of the hill in this clay soil. So even as the soil gets better, like this should be a strong genetic strain for this environment, hopefully. So by replanting these guys next year, maybe I can cultivate a species that grows well up here, and then I can multiply my wheat harvests in the future. So hopefully not an entire loss for the year, but that's it, harvesting wheat. Thank you guys as always for watching my channel, and if you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. So I'm going to keep an eye on these guys. I'm going to continue with some more seed stuff today, so hopefully there will be another video coming soon. But yes, wheat. Not very much, but maybe we can multiply this next year. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. Bye.